Hello everyone, it's Lola here again. I welcome you all to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this delicious spiced roasted chicken. It's very tender, it's juicy, and of course it's well spiced. So if you are looking for something special to make this season, then you have to give this a try. So let's get started. I'm going to start by combining all my ingredients in a bowl. I'm going to be adding some paprika, cayenne pepper, black pepper, thyme, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and a little bit of seasoning powder. I'm going to be giving this a good mix and I'll be setting it aside. So here I've got my chicken. I've already cleaned it thoroughly. Now I'm just drying it with a paper towel. One more thing I like to do before I add my spice is just to remove the unwanted parts of my chicken. I'm also going to be removing some fats over here. At this point, I'm going to be drizzling some olive oil over this chicken, and I'm going to be using my hands to just massage that all over the chicken. Now, the first place I like to season is the cavity of my chicken. I'm going to be pouring a generous amount of seasoning in here, and I'm going to be using my hands to spread that all over the inside of the chicken. It's now time to start rubbing the spice all over the chicken. I'm going to be adding a generous amount of spice. Then I'm going to be using my hands to just massage it all over the chicken. You want to do this very well because you want the spice to reach all the nooks and crannies of the chicken. Once you are done massaging the spices all over the top of the chicken, now flip it over to the other side and do the same thing. Add a little bit of oil, rub it all around, then add the spice and massage it all over the chicken. So I'm just going to use my hand to kind of detach the skin from the rest of its body, just like this. It's a little bit tricky to do because it can tear apart easily. So if you are finding it hard to do, simply use a spoon or a table knife to detach it. So once the skin has been detached, I'll just add my seasoning inside this paste together with a little bit of olive oil, and I'll also massage it all around that space. So now I'm just going to be dividing one onion into 4. And I'm going to be filling the cavity of my chicken with this onion together with 2 sprigs of rosemary or any other herbs of your choice. I'm just going to be tying the legs of this chicken with a cooking string, and this is going to help the chicken bake evenly. It's also going to help to keep all that stuffing intact during the roasting process. So now I'm just going to grab my pan, and inside my pan I already have 2 onions that I've cut into 4 each. I'm just going to be separating the onion so that it can fill the base of my pan. At this point I'm going to be putting my chicken on this onion, and this onion is just going to add a little bit of extra flavor to my chicken. I'll also be tucking in the wings of this chicken under the breast, just like this. And this is going to prevent the tip of the chicken wings from getting burnt during the roasting process. It's now time to roast the chicken, and I'm going to be taking this to a 375 degrees preheated oven, and I'm going to be baking this for 1 hour and 30 minutes. The chicken is now done. As you can see, it's well roasted and it's looking really beautiful. I'll just be leaving this on my tabletop to cool down for about 10 to 15 minutes before I cut through it. I'm going to be placing this chicken over my lightly roasted green beans and cherry tomatoes, and I'm going to cut it open right now so that you can see how it looks like on the inside. This is very tender, it's very juicy as you can see, and it's also very tasty. So that is it again for today. Thank you all for spending your time with me. All the other information and the links you need to this recipe can be found in the description box below. Until next time, I'll talk to you shortly. Enjoy.